got 31 KOs and 34 wins. He's got 30 out of 33, Gennady Golovkin. Someone's getting knocked out on Saturday, aren't they?
Somebody's getting knocked out for sure. And I'm not planning it to be me. So, been having a tremendous training camp and great shape. There's no excuse for this fight. I'm going all out, and I'm leaving the Madison Square with them belts.
You proved in your last fight against Hassan Ndam that if necessary, it can be a tough fight with a lot of knockdowns, but you can still go all 12 rounds if you have to do that on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm going to be a whole different fighter than I was against Ndam. I'm going to be at my best. I'm going to be the best I've ever been against a fighter like Golovkin. He's going to be the one who's surprised on October 17th.
After beating Ndam to win a title, you could have taken a couple of voluntary defenses or a mandatory here or there, padded the bank account. You didn't have to go straight into fighting a guy who many think is the most dangerous guy in boxing. What made you want to do this? Well,
because I think I can beat him. So I said, yeah, sure. He's the toughest guy. He's the guy who's spoken out there. Why take contours? I'm not. The money is not my interest in boxing. It's the respect and the legacy I want to create and the history I want to make. So this is why we have to do things different than other fighters also. So taking Golovkin is going to make me be where I want to be.
In his last couple of fights, even though he's won them easily, there have been spells where he's gotten hit quite a bit. Do you look at that and your eyes go wide, or do you think he's going to have to tighten things up against him?
I don't care. I'm going in with the best Golovkin there is, and I'm going in with the best of me there is, and I have confidence in my abilities.
How are you going to beat Gennady Golovkin on Saturday?
By what I do best. I'm gonna do whatever I do. Yeah, well, of course I'm aware of his record and the way he comes and the way he fights, but I'm aware of who I am also and what I bring to the table. So I'm not really concerned about his past. I'm concerned about the present I'm gonna have with him October 17th.
Do you expect more nerves and more butterflies for this fight on Saturday, just because there'll be more eyeballs watching the fight?
Not at all. A ring is a square ring. There's two fighters on it, and whoever is at top of their game, whoever is, at this level, every little detail makes a big difference. So I believe I've done everything I have to do to bring this fight down.
What is your temperament in the fact that Abel Sanchez keeps saying you're going to pass 4 rounds, yet you're both almost equal physically, your reach is the same, your punching power is the same, you're equal in punching power. So what's the reaction when he says that? You're going to beat David Lemieux.
When did he say that? I don't even...
He's been saying
I don't pay attention to what he says, because first of all, I'm not fighting Abel Sanchez. I'm fighting Golovkin. He can say what he wants. He wants to boost up his fighter, but to me it makes no difference. Some trainers, they get overexcited and they want to start talking for their fighters. October 17th is me against Golovkin, and his trainer is going to swallow his words if that's what he said.
So you have the eye of the tiger mentality when you go into that ring the 17th.
I'm going to be a lion in there. There's nothing that's going to get in my way.
You mentioned something before during the interview about the fact that this fight is similar to David and Goliath, and I'm quoting you. And this David is going to repeat history because he's also going to win.
That's how the story goes. That's how the story goes. We said a little joke about that, but it is kind of a David and Goliath. Everybody's impressed at this big GGG name. Yes, he's very impressive. He's very talented. But there's also that little David, that's making a lot of noise. There's a lot of.
You don't see it like that. You don't see it. You're not David. You're not David.
I am David.
Not the little David. Not the little David.
Not the little David. I know what I'm going in with, and I'm going in with a nice package to deliver to Golovkin.
When you sat down, I'm sorry.
Sure.
When you sat down during the face-off with Gennady, what did you take away just from me? You're sitting there right there watching him. What was your takeaway? Nothing you so close to him, and I guess observing him up that back. Was there anything that stood out to you?
I was trying to figure out what he was saying because his English is pretty good, but he's gotta keep working on it. There's some words that he's not too good with, but I was just observing him and looking how he is. Eyes don't lie, everything is in the eyes, and it's nothing. It's part of the game to be that. It was fun. I was visualizing it.
David, what do you take away from the Rosado fight, being that you beat him and also that Gennady beat him? What can you take away from how you guys both took him out?
Well, he did it in a certain way, and I did it in a different way. I think I did it much more easily than he did, but styles make fights, and every fighter is different. So really consider it of any importance to what I'm going to bring to the table in October 17th.